Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. Today I was going to work on some tags in a tag box, and I figured we would start with the tags, and we're going to do 5 tags and then we'll build the tag box. It is a Kaiser Craft product, but let's go ahead and start with the tags. I started with a base cardstock. It's textured cardstock, and it is coordinations.com, and it is like a teal color. I have cut these at 2 7/8 wide by 6 inches high. I then created a template. So how I did that was, my widest one. I actually have 2 different templates. But anyway, so I just took a scrap piece of this, happened to be something from the post office, an ad from the post office. I took that and I measured it to my width, which is 2 7/8 wide. I then folded it even, took my pencil, drew my shape. I'm going to be using Graphic 45 product for my papers, but I have the tags, but I don't have a thin tag, a skinny tag, so I wanted to create my own. So then what I did was, once I drew it out, then I cut the shape. That way I end up with a mirrored image all the way across. I then bring this right up to the top of my paper, so I keep my full 6-inch length, or as close as I can get. Draw my shape on there, just like so, and then cut it out with my scissors. And that is all there is to that. So this is actually my 5th tag. I saved it just for you guys. All the rest of them I have pre-cut and pre-prepped with their decorative cardstock on them. If you see any pencil marks, go ahead and go and erase those. And then what I want to do now is go ahead and take my, it's just Ranger ink, Tim Holtz, and it's peacock feathers. So we're going to use that, and we're going to go all the way around our card. You can use any color base you want. I forgot to do something. I want to round my corners on this also. This is just a Paper Studio corner rounder. You can use any corner rounder you have. You can use a more decorative one if you want, or leave your corners squared off if you like. And then I also want to do the back side. We're not going to decorate the back side, but and you can use any paper collection you like. It does not have to be Graphic 45. We're going to be using the Fairy Dust collection, and everything from the Fairy Dust collection that I'm using was scraps. Just scraps I saved, tiny little scraps. Every flower I made, everything was that of the paper line was from scraps that I had from my big Fairy Dust explosion box that I made. So that was my first tag. My second tag is just a little bit narrower, because on my tops I want my pieces to be 2 3/4 wide by 5 7/8 inches high. So I have pre-cut this piece. I've rounded my corners. All I got to go now is in with my skinnier piece, which was made the same way. And I just took my dimensions, 2 3/4 wide, folded in half. And then I took my first one, because I wanted this very similar. So I took my first one and I had it halved, and I laid it on there just like that. And then I drew around it. And so the only difference is the little curve here and that line. These 2 upper curve pieces are the same. Hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I will try to better explain it but. So we're going to bring that right up to the top, line up our sides here, so we know it's even. Go ahead and draw our pencil line. You can draw it on the back too if you don't want to have to worry about erasing anything. All right. Perfect. I have all these little scraps. I'd like to kind of do things with them. I can donate them to the education department in our local school. I know the preschool teachers like the scraps. The kids like them. They don't care what shape they are or anything like that. They just like to, you know, cut with stuff. So we're also going to ink that. We're going to glue that right down using my art glitter glue. All right. And we're going to glue that down, leaving a little edge all the way around. Perfect. All right. I then took, need one of my other tags here a second, because I have to mark it. I'm going to set this stuff off the side. Took my first one, I punched a hole with my setter here, and this is just a Provo Craft silent setter. It's just a little kit you get, and I know they're still available because a friend of mine ordered one not too long ago because she wanted the same one, and it comes with 3 different sizes of the punches for the holes and then 3 different size setters to match those holes. I'm using my biggest one. Let me grit that out. And you just interchange them. So I'm going to take this one, I'm going to line it up here, just so they're all about the same. And I'm just going to make a little pencil mark in there. You can see that. Yep, you can see it. All right. Put my one tag back. I started getting my tags ready there. All right. So that looks a little off center. So I'm going to center that better. And then this little mat here is to cut on, so you don't destroy any of your tables or anything. And this is pretty thick. Whoop, pretty thick. So I'm going to give it a good, I think, jump there. I hope it didn't damage it too much. And it works better once the glue is dry. That glue is still wet, it doesn't work as good, but we'll get through there. There we go. So we got a hole right through there now. I have some, whoops, put that back. I have some little flower-shaped eyelets, and they're from the eyelet store online. So it's a little off center. I'm not going to worry about it too much. So I put it in facing that way, flip it over, put in my other little device there. If I do it right, there we go. And then we're just going to roll this around that edge until it's all flattened out. There we go. And our eyelet is set. All right, so we can get this out of our way. Perfect. All right, so for this tag, I've used all purple gross grain ribbon for the little holes. Just kept it simple. So I'm going to ends together like that, kind of pinch them. And I'm going to come in from the back side here and bring that through, just like that. I'm going to leave it loose. I'm going to take just a tiny, tiny dab of my hot glue, just what's on there. Oops, that's way too much. And then pull it tight. There we go. Now I'm going to come back in and I'm going to trim those back down with my good scissors, my fabric scissors. From there, at an angle. I'm going to take my lighter and I'm going to seal those shut so they do not fray. All right, so there's our little thing there. Now I have fussy cut some of the different shapes from the paper collection. Like I said, these were all from little scraps that I had. And I'm going to put this up in this area. I have some flowers here. These are all made with my Graphic 45 flower die. Let me see where that is. And I'll show you exactly what it was. It's the tag and flower set. This one here. And it's the large tag and flower metal dies. So that is what I used. I used all the flower ones except for this tiny, tiny one. And then I also did both of the leaves, got those cut out. And then what I did was I just used my ball and mat here and got the flowers all kind of dampened them and shaped them with that. All right, let me set this aside. I don't want to lose my dies there. I also punched out some leaves just from this leaf die that I got, or leaf punch I got from Hobby Lobby. It's just like a maple leaf, and it's not very big. It's just kind of tiny leaf. See, I will tell you the size. Where's my ruler? Here we go. This makes about a 1-inch across little maple leaf punch there. Okay. And then I took my smallest ball from my Heartfelt Creations kit, flower shaping kit, and I just kind of pulled into the center from each of the sides of the leaves. So those are all set. Let me set this aside. So we've got some flowers, we've got our maple leaves, I've got my other leaves here, some little cut aparts, and we're going to go ahead and get these put on there. I've already put pop dots or raised foam dots on the backs of the pieces that I want raised up and for the tags. We may add additional ones to the outside of our box when we create it. And this one just says, "May all your wishes come true." So you could actually write something on this tag. It has the little lines there. You can write on the tags if you'd like to. All right. I also have this stamp set. And I think I got it from AliExpress, but I'm not sure. I think that's where I got it. But it's just, wasn't a Graphic 45 product, but they were so cute. All right, so I think we'll use a purple flower and maybe this flower. I don't want to put all 3 of them on there, I don't think. And then some leaves. So and then I just used some gems that I had in my stash for that. We're going to use hot glue for these flowers. Let's get them down quick. All right, just like that. Might be able to zoom in a little bit for you too here in a second. Just so you're a little bit closer. Let me do that. I don't want to get too close then, because then I find myself working out of frame. And then let's go ahead and just add some of these cute little maple leaves. And as you can see, they're just adorable when they're all rolled up like that. Just adorable. And I think we can put those on with art glitter glue. I don't think we need hot glue for those. Let me see. I would like maybe a green one. Yeah, let's do a green one here. Set that just off the edge there. Some of them are curled up than others. And then let's just grab one of these little ones that has purple on it. And let's go ahead and put that right down there too, just like that. All right, so that is our first tag. All right, I do have some gems. Let me see, where did I put those? Here they are. Now this gems used to say curious, but I don't need the word curious. So I got it at a good deal and thought, well, I don't need the word curious, but I like the gems. And for the price, I couldn't beat it. So let's go ahead and add some gems on here and there. These are just tiny little clear gems. Let's start with that. And we're just gonna, and I've just popped them off of the sticky stuff that they were on. I'm gonna need something to hold those down. Let me see here. Let me grab one of my X-Acto blades here, and then I'll be able to hold it in place while I pull away my tweezers. There we go. And if a little bit of the glue comes out from the side, I'm not worried about it because it does dry clear. 1, 2, 3. All right. Maybe add a couple more. Just random. Just a decoration. Oopsie. There we go. There we go. And it adds just, I'm hoping you can see those. Let me try to turn off my main light here. Oh, that's pretty dark. Too dark. All right. So I hope you can see there's a few of those on there. Okay, we're going to set this one aside. Our next tag is this one here. And this is the only one that doesn't have like a basic pattern below, because I had this big piece here. So this one is just going to get some flowers on here too. So let's go ahead and attach those. Right up in there. And I can't hang off the side too much with these because the box is only so big. And I'm hoping I can get all 5 of these tags. I think I can. If I can't, oh well. I'm not too worried about it. All right, so believe in the magic. I actually want that visible, so let me move that up a little bit. There we go. You can see magic. Oops. Gotta add a little bit more glue here because I slid it. There we go. Okay. Then let's go ahead and get some of these leaves on here. Nice and quiet in my house this evening. All right, perfect. Again, I'm going to put some dots here and there. Whoops. Let's put more glue there. Get that to hold down there. And we're just going to put some dots here and there. Get some of those gems attached. Just kind of random. Now this seems to be going pretty quick, but you have to remember that I've spent a good portion of the day getting everything ready for these. So picking out my papers, cutting them, creating stencils, die cutting the flowers, putting them together. So everything takes time. So even though the video is short, most of the day was spent getting ready for this video. And I, at this time, do not get compensated for my videos. This is all at my own personal cost at this time. I don't mind. I enjoy it. There we go. There's number 2. Let's go ahead and set that one aside. Let's grab another one here. All right, so this one here I have stamped. All right, and you can see the little stamp up there. Isn't she cute? So this is the one that says follow your dreams. We're going to take the tabs off of those. This also popped up on foam dots. If you don't have foam dots, you might have pieces of scrap chipboard. I quite often will use those to pop my things up on. Doesn't have to be foam dots. All right, I'm going to put this flower down there where I can still see the words believe in magic. Use hot glue for that. Just like so. Perfect. We're going to add a leaf down there. Right there. Then I want another leaf here. And then another leaf right here. Okay. Not sure if I want another leaf over here. Yeah, I guess we can put another one right there. Perfect. Then we're going to go in, add some dots for a little bit of bling in there, a little bit of the rhinestones here and there. Let's go ahead and add one right there too. And I'm not counting, I'm just putting the dots on. Doesn't really matter to me exactly how many of these I have on. Okay, oopsie. All right. Come on, go. I think I got goop on my tweezers here. Little glue or something. Oh, I'm still stuck there. What else did I put right there? Okay. I think that's all my glue dot spots. Oh, right there. I see one. Thought it'd be weird I didn't have one over there. Right there. There we go. Tag number 3. Aren't those stamps cute? They stamped really nice and clear. Number 3. Okay, let's go to number 4. Number 4 is also stamped. There we go. This one's got follow your dreams cut out. Okay. You got a little fairy sitting on a branch. And for our stamp there. And I think we're going to go like so. Get that even there. I'm going to stick this down in there. I'm just going to use some art glitter glue here. We'll fasten that down like that. Just like that. And we have flower. Is that the 2 flowers? No. I think these 2 flowers. Let's go with these 2. Just like that. I'm going to save a flower for the box. Some hot glitter or hot glue here. And maybe we'll just do 1 flower on there and save. Do you want to save those 2 flowers for the box? Yeah. We'll save these 2 flowers for the box. Okay. All right. go ahead and put some of our leaves on. Let's see, let's get these ones here. And then maybe some blue. Oopsie. I can go by there, but can't be over the edge very far. There we go. And how about this peachy colored one here? Which are covering her feet. And then let's do this one down here like that. Okay. Ready for some gems here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Over there, not very big. Not very big. I want to say maybe 1/8 of an inch across. Maybe. Oh, that one just flipped upside down. Oh no, it didn't. There we go. All right, what else we got here? That one is definitely upside down. Pull some more off the edge there, off of their sticky tape. You can cut them off of there too. Right here, I think. There, had extra tape on there. You get you back down there. There you go. All right. Perfect. That is our next tag. Hoping you can see those gems. Oh, yep, I can see a little bit of some there. And our last tag. I see another dab of glue in this one. That didn't get one, so let me go ahead and add that. Add one to that. Just happened to see it shine, the glue shining when I went to lay that other one down. There we go. That's better. All right, the last tag also has a little stamps on it. All right. There we go. Like that. And I want to leave right there. Perfect. And then I thought this big flower, she looks like she's holding something up. I thought if I sat that flower right there, or like she's lifting something or helping something move, thought we'd do that one right there. Put some hot glue on the back of that. Perfect. And we'll do just like that so we can see her little hands. Perfect. And we'll put that little purple one on there too. Or just do one. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do one on there too. And then add our leaves here. We had some picked up here. There we go. Perfect. And we're going to put some dots on this one too, to get our gems on there. I think we can get one right there. Perfect. Whoopsie. All right. Here. Stuck to my finger. Not let go. Goodness gracious. Get some buildup on there. Perfect. All right. I'm going to pull some of these off. Been using more than I thought I would use. Didn't think I would use this many, but start to get going at it. I'm just pulling them off of that sticky piece. I don't really need that. Let's see how many that will get us. See where we are with those. Might need a few more, I'm not sure. We will see. Okay. I got this one here. Only need one more maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think one more up there at the top. Okay, that is our 5th tag. Perfect. Now we can start on our box. So get this stuff out of my way. So the box is this little box right here. It is called Tag Box. It's Kaiser Craft, and it is item SB2026 Tag Box. All right. So I started with a piece of my decorative cardstock, and I've already got them pre-cut. So I laid out my 2 pieces, and they were facing each other. So I sat it on there like that. I don't need it under my pegs, so I brought my bottom line right up to the bottom of my paper. Again, this was all from my scraps. So I laid it on the bottom, and my pegs were sticking out. And then I just drew along there, did the same thing on this side, and then cut it up. And then I did the same thing for the back paper. So I matched it. Now, I don't care about this bottom piece here. We can add another decorative piece to that. So that won't be a problem. Okay. So that's how I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these on, and I'm just going to use, oh, I did pre-paint my base here, and I didn't paint all. I just tried to get the top edges and the edges. I didn't worry too much about the center because it's going to be covered. That is just some teal paint that I had from, I want to say Hobby Lobby, I'm sure. So that's where I buy a lot of my paints at. It's just a teal color to coordinate. Let me quick hold this and smudge my edges here, just lightly. Right, there we go. And this art glitter glue will hold this to that press wood or whatever they make these things out of. I use a lot of these Kaiser Craft little build things in my craft storage here. Oh, let's stop right there and get the glue off of here. I wanted to shorten these so I can see part of that edge. All right. Forgot all about that. So I will do that right now with you. All right. In order to do that, let me wipe this one off too. We'll let that dry a minute while I do the other ones. All right. So this naturally will fit almost exactly on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut off 1/8 of an inch on this edge and 1/8 of an inch on our other flat edge. Okay. We're going to do that to all 4 of these. So I'm going to go over to my cutter a second and do that. Just 1/8 of an inch. Turn it. All so they're the same. You can do them, if your cutter will cut them all at once, that's fine too. Let's see if I can get mine to do that. There we go. That should be better. All right, so one of these goes on, and then see, you can see just a nice little edge all the way around there. It doesn't have to be huge, but it gives us a little bit more. All right, just a little bit more. In fact, I could probably take a little more off of those other edges to make it a little more visible. Well, that one's got it. This one doesn't. Do you have it? One does, one doesn't. Let me see here. Yep, that one's got it. Nope, doesn't. All right. So let me go back in and trim those down just a little bit shorter. Okay, that one's got it, that one's got it. Just these 2, I think, need it. So let me go back in here. And there we go. All right. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, let's go ahead and smudge these edges. Like I said, we will cover that white down there with something. Let's go ahead and glue these down. Let's see what we do here. I believe this is going to be the inside of the box. Let's get that kind of lined up there a little bit. There we go. I'm going to use this to smooth it out. There we go. This one. Go. This is one of my favorite paper collections. Their Christmas collections are. I love those, all of those. But as their other collections go, I would have to say this is pretty close to favorite. Just go ahead and smudge it. I like the Princess collection too. That's pretty. And the Garden Goddess. That was a pretty one. I have a I think most of their collections I like. And I have tons of the different collections. I don't have some of the earlier ones. I hope they come back out with some of the earlier ones. But I do have quite a few of the collections, the different ones. And I just have a hard time wanting to cut into them. I kind of just hoard them, which is sad because they're beautiful papers and they should be used. But it's like, what if they don't come back out with it? I only got one collection or two collections or just a few sheets of something, you know? That's the way my brain thinks. And it's like, oh. All right. Oops, I'm sorry. Kind of out of focus there. There we go. So that is the two side panels. Let's go ahead and move on to the bottom and the side. So this is the front end panel. And we're going to use this. This one I already smudged. And the inside for this one was 2 7/8 by 2 and, what does that say? 2.5. If you find this, I just went 1/8 of an inch smaller than what the actual box size was. So this is going to be our front facing out. This one is. I'll flip it over. And this piece is our back. It's only 4 pieces, so this one is actually a pretty easy one to figure out. Kaiser Craft, they don't usually come with written instructions, but I found with the bigger things that I wanted to build that I was able to find them like on YouTube and didn't have any problems there. This one here, I have this full tag, and I'm just going to put that down, and that's going to be inside facing out to us. Let me go ahead and, looks like I did smudge it, but we'll give it a little bit more. I thought that will look pretty in there. So the back part is taller than the front part. It's got a nice tall back on it. We're going to center that. This one will have about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Perfect. I thought it could stand on its own. This is the back. I'm going to use this one as the back. And like I said, I'll repeat it again, these are all scraps. All of it. I had to cut I'm glad I saved a lot of the small pieces because I cut quite a few of those graphic 45 flowers out just to make my 3-dimensional flowers there. All right, front, back, and our last piece. This is the bottom, and I'm going to glue this in the center there. I'm not going to get in the way of my little things that I have to put the other pieces into. Just like that. We don't want to interfere with those. There we go. And then our bottom piece, I used just a piece of the cover here that I had left. So that will go cover the whole bottom. All right. So we can go ahead and put our front piece on. That just sticks, they just slide right into those little slots. Just like that. See? And I don't think I need to glue these. These are pretty tight. The back one slides into the back piece. If it looks like it's a little loose, then I can always go back in and attach more. I'm going to go ahead and figure out what we're going to do on the bottom here of this. Well, what do we got here? We've got little strips here. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. But I don't think I'd have enough for both. Let me see. Sometimes, see, I still kept scraps because I do. Oh, here I got 2 of these. I can use these. Yeah, those are the same. All right, so throw my scraps back in there. Like I said, I don't throw away my scraps. Right, these were going to be part of. They're just kind of glued together, part of my explosion box, but I didn't end up using them for that. So let's cut these down. We'll cut these down a little bit so they look the same. There we go. This one too. I don't know if I didn't realize I was cutting the white or if the piece I was using, because I can't remember. Like I said, I've been working at this for a bit. Perfect. All right, so I'm just going to mark those like right there and snip it with my scissors. Go ahead and smudge the edges here. There we go. And glue it down so I didn't cover my glue. And that will cover that. Perfect. There. Whoops. This is why I don't like moving in, because I end up out of frame. We'll try again with this one. All right. So we're going to put this down here. See how long we need it. I'll mark it with my pencil. Trim it. And then we'll glue it. Perfect. All right. Glue it down. There we go. So, do I want that as my outside? Yeah, maybe I do. Let's go ahead and make that the outside. I'm just going to slide those in there. Slide this in here. That way my decorating won't interfere with them. And let's see here. If you want, I'm not sure why that's facing out like that. There we go. All right. I might tack those together with some glue and then put it. Yeah, I think I will maybe later on after I'm all done with the video, I will go ahead and use some glue. It looks like the bottom is wider and it's forcing that out. So I'll just add some Gorilla Glue and clamp that after we're all done. So I should still be able to decorate and do everything I want to do right now. This is my bottom piece, and that is going to completely cover the bottom. Okay. So, and this shouldn't interfere. If I ever need to take it apart, it shouldn't interfere with that. There we go. Just like that. Perfect. All right. Okay. Now I have this strip that says, "Oh, have you seen the fairies dance upon a summer's night and watch the gnomes and pixies prance whenever the moon is bright?" Okay. So I thought that would be kind of cute, wrapped around like a corner or something. Maybe like that. Not quite sure how I want that. Maybe just on the side. Nope. I think we will wrap it around the corner here. Boy, just down there. Let's see how they look the other way. Let me see if it makes a difference. Nope, that looks even worse, doesn't it? Nope, it's the same. I think what it is this is maybe a little bit wide. So I'm going to stick with my blue on the outside because it's not going to make a difference. I thought if it made a difference, I'd just switch them around, but it's not going to. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of decorate this. Like I said, we've got our leaves here. I've got some of the stamps backed on the cardstock, another little cutout there. So let's go ahead and start attaching some of these things. This leaf set here is from the Graphic 45 punch out. So it goes with that flower set. Let's just go ahead and tack that down a little bit. And I'm going to put one of these flowers like that. Hot glue. There we go, just like that. Then I have some smaller ones here, a smaller set. So let's go ahead and add maybe a couple of those sticking out here. See here, that one, and yeah, let's use this peach one here. That's kind of pretty. And like so. All right. And I kind of like them curved up like that with dimension. Let's go ahead and tack on a few of these cute little leaves we have. Just give it a good mix. That one felt perfect right there, didn't it? And let me see. I would love to get this on here. Yeah, I'm going to start tacking it down. Let me move this just a little bit. Tacking it down like here, and then get it to start waving. But I think I'm going to use hot glue. Hot glitter keeps going. Hot glue, so it grabs really good for my first attachment here. I want it on an angle. That's set up, and then I'm just going to start letting it bow and hit, so it's like wavy. Okay, so now I think I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to kind of pull on this to let it start getting used to being broken a little bit. All right. And then I'm going to add another bead of glue And I'll add it right in here on my box. There we go. And then bring this down and, oops, a little too close there. There we go. Down into it like that. And then up. And then down. A nice curve like, oh yeah, nice curve. Cute. All right, so my next amount of glue is going to be right here. So we'll just actually put it on the back here. That way we know where to go. Ow. It's warm. Tis warm, tis warm. There we go. Oh, that's cute. There we go. And then I think we can add, get rid of the glue strips. That sticks to the glue, 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 glue. Let me see here. I think I want a stamp in here too, but I kind of want that lifted up. So I think I'm going to actually glue it maybe into the flower. Yeah, I think I'm going to hot glue it right into the petals of that flower there. And that will help hold it up a little bit, just like that. Give it some more dimension, see? It'd be kind of cute. And then I have the word wish that I cut out from one of the little pieces of paper. You're going to have to excuse the blue on my fingers because when I do this, I get lots of blue. So let's go ahead and maybe tuck wish in here somewhere. Yeah, maybe let's just do it right up here. Let's just do it right up here on this corner. We'll just tuck it right in there. It still can be seen. And let's see the front here. Let's put a little tiny flower on the front. Let me get some of these leaves too, maybe. Which leaf? This is a pretty one. Yeah, I like that one. I'm going to leave it so that I can pinch that together. There we go. So I can still get all that. Perfect. I think I'm going to wait on that. Let me see here. What do we got here? Glue strings. We got glue strings. Here's a little circle tag I punched out. Maybe I'll tack that down. Give it some curve. Yeah, I think I'll tack that down there with some hot glue. Just like that. Not covering up my Believe in Magic, but allowing it to be bowed out there a little bit. And then maybe put a little flower there. Let's go ahead and add a little flower there. Hot glue. Let's slide it right under here a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. And I probably won't do anything to the back because if I sit this up against a wall, I don't want things being flattened. We can go ahead on this side. And let's add some more of our leaves here. Let's get one going down this way. And let's do a purple one going up this way. Let's hot glue our flower right there. right in the center of those two, like so. Perfect. I have, these are just the little words cut out from the top of the papers. It says make a wish. So let's just go ahead and add that on there. And then this one says fairy dust. So let's go ahead and add that on there. Just here and there. And then this one says pixie prance. So the other one was a violet something, and I really didn't care for that one too much. And then we got this. Oh, we got another believe in the magic. Believe in magic, believe in magic. All right, so I think I'm going to square this off. And I think we're going to kind of do the same thing. We're going to get it to kind of curve up and down. Do that, I think. Maybe I'll just do the one. Let me just do the one. And I will add a dab of hot glue on the tip of this one here. Just like that. Let that set up. And then we'll just add another dab of glue to the other side there. Bow it up. There we go. And then I have, what else do I got here? Some leaves. Let's add some more leaves here. Okay. More. See, nothing's going to interfere with me clamping that down and gluing it together. Oh. Let's see. I think, do I want another stamp for that one? No, I think we're going to leave it. So what can we put here? All right, so let's glue some of the leaves on. Whoops. Let's glue some leaves here. All right. I don't want to cover up my word believe in magic. I've got one more little leaf here. And I think we can add that right to there. There. I think, oh, I got one leaf left. Let's see here. How about right there? Put one of these leaves on there like that. Perfect. All right. There we go. Perfect. So we're just a little over an hour for the video. So let me show you the back. Like I said, I will glue that and clamp it, let it dry. We have this side. Almost looks like a little sleigh, doesn't it? I have another one. Maybe I'll make a sleigh. Oh, there's that side. And then that side. The bottom is just plain. Let's go ahead and see how many of our tags fit. We did 5 of them. So let's go ahead and slide our tags in. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh yeah, I think we're going to be able to get them all in, even with all the stuff on them. Perfect. I probably could even get couple more in there. Love it. Oh, that is so cute. There we go. Thanks for joining me. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so at this time. Just go ahead and hit that bell when it pops up and you'll be notified each time I put up a new video. And as always, until the next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.